Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to the third channel McDonald's review video. Don't ask what this series is, I still don't know, and this is going to be an even weirder one because I have been up a very long time. It's 11 AM local time and I haven't slept the entire night because of weird reasons to do flight changings and stuff like that, but today I wanted to talk about McDonald's Germany, and the interesting thing about this review that makes it different is I've been here quite a few times for today's review. I've got a lot of weird things such as Fanta slush, such as a blueberry cheesecake version of an apple pie, these versions of fries right here. There's a lot of weird things we're going to be going through today, but there's also just the general experience that I've learned from a few times being in Germany because, yeah, I've ended up at McDonald's, whether it be at the airport or whether it be just at a thing, because I've been to Germany a fair number of times, and I figured let's share some of that knowledge. So, first thing you just got to keep in mind about McDonald's Germany is it clearly seems to be different to the rest of their European operations. They're always on a different, like, food system, and, like, they also have a different kind of, like, I guess, feel for the restaurants. So, for instance, the McCafe is always separated, like it is in America and other countries, which I find kind of weird. Like, right now in this building, you have to go downstairs if you want to get to the McCafe, and that's where they sell some of the goods. I still don't understand what that split's meant to be. Like, do people actually see McCafe as a separate product in these countries? I don't know for sure. And the other thing you got to keep in mind is that unlike, I guess, like in the UK and maybe in your country, where it's just assumed that you can go to McDonald's and find a clean bathroom, it doesn't seem to be the case here. There's one of two systems at play. Either it's just a bad bathroom in general, or it's a maybe bad bathroom that has one of the European cleaning lady systems. So again, if you've never seen this before, there's a system here where there's just a lady who will either bar you from entering the toilet, or will just kind of sit in the corner, and then it's strongly implied that you tip her when you leave. But every single time I've gone into one of these, it hasn't been a great quality toilet to begin with, and it's like, do you tip them so that they fix it for the next person, or do you tip it because they did a good job? Or is it even tipping? Is it just mandatory? And, you know, I don't know for sure. Weird system, but there's a tip, you know, there's not many things that are tipped in Europe, because, you know, not America over here, but cleaning ladies in McDonald's are one of those things. Anyway, let's get down to McDonald's today, because I have, like I said, some weird things. I've got, so I use the self-service machine. It has a bunch of languages here. They've got a lot of interesting options on there, actually. Not all of them actually translate into English, even when you're using English, which I thought was kind of weird. But today I have a Fanta cherry slush, which sounds amazing, and I've actually had a Sprite cherry slush before, so it's going to be amazing right there. We got a blueberry version of an apple pie. We got some Riffelkartoffeln, which I think is like rifle potatoes, it sounds like. They're potatoes, but it looks more like a ridge fry, like a McCoy's or something. But, you know, I'm going to go for this right now because midway through the introduction, who cares? Third channel, right? Tastes like curly fries or something. Amazing. We've got a €2.39 Doppel chicken burger. This is just like a standard, like, cheap kind of thing. It's called the double chicken honey mustard burger, and something about that I was like, you know, I like the chicken mayo or the chicken default burger or whatever. Let's give this one a try too. And then we've also got this, which is the most misleading thing in the world. It says 6 Frühlingsrollen, but it's actually 5 chili cheese bites. So I love chili cheese bites. They're a pretty standard, you know, European thing, I feel like, or just thing that fast food places do. So we're going to be going through these kind of in order here. So we'll start with the double chicken burger, the main of the meal. This is your, again, it's €2.39, which is like on the slightly more expensive end of the cheap end of burgers. But it is 2 chicken burgers with some extra ingredients. And you can see looking in there, there's your 2 chicken burgers, there's your lettuce, there's your mayo. Let's see what it actually tastes like. Immediately it's clear. You know, chicken, standard McDonald's chicken, like, tastes vaguely like the chicken. But the lettuce and the honey mustard are actually adding a lot of flavour to that, which is something you wouldn't actually expect. I was expecting this to be like, oh yeah, it's like a mayo chicken where they say they add mayo, but realistically, you're eating chicken between 2 pieces of bread. But no, that is a delightful flavour, that. It's almost like Big Mac sauce that was like zestiness, and like, it comes out and jumps out at you. And it's enough to genuinely flavour the whole burger. Like, I get this whole thing, and it's just as good as a Big Mac. It's just as, you know, flavoursome and full-featured as a Big Mac. So, a big fan of the double chicken honey mustard burger. It's got some lettuce, it's got some tomato. Couldn't really taste those at all. Honestly, to me, this is just a burger with the tiniest bit of crunch, and also with some really good sauce. I guess it's just honey mustard. Maybe I like honey mustard more than the average person, but I'm a big fan of this burger. Then we've got the rifle potatoes, which I couldn't stop myself from eating earlier. But these things are, they come in the McDonald's fry packet, as you can see. It looks like a bit of a sad McDonald's packet, because it's gone a bit, like, greasy, I guess is the word, like, you know, black, spotted. It's still a bit of a sad one. But the McDonald's fries, the same number of them, probably more, because you can fit more density of these sorts of things in there. They're exactly like the crisps, you know, McCoy's, like the Ridge crisp, but it's McDonald's fries, and you can taste it in every bite. It's just as crunchy as when you're going in for McCoy's, but it's just as tasty as when you're going in for like a curly fry or like a zigzag fry, whatever you want to call them. The cricket fries, I honestly don't know what they're called, but really big fan of these. I think they're not necessarily better than regular McDonald's fries, but I think they are definitely a weird side grade. And I think they're a good alternative to eating, like, you know, a bag of crisps. Like, instead of a bag of crisps, go for a box of Riffel Kartoffeln from McDonald's Germany. These are more expensive than normal. They're close to €3. So these cost more than this burger. I feel like it's more of a fun gimmick than anything else, but it's still a really cool gimmick at that. Next up, we've got these, which are really expensive for what they are. I mean, chili cheese bites always seem to be everywhere I've ever been, any takeaway place. But it's 5 of these. So again, it says 6, but count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 of these chicken nugget sized bites that are still good. Chili cheese. And these bites are delightful. They're cheese, like melted cheese, one of the best sensations in the world. Melted cheese with little bits of chili in there, even better sensation. Having this stuff in there, really amazing. And honestly, these things are never worth the value, because 5 of these for €3, who's going to pay that besides if you go in for a fun little thing? But still, I pay it because I just love them anywhere. It tastes exactly the same as a Burger King chili cheese bite, as a Max Hamburger's chili cheese bite, as the chili cheese bites you get from your local takeaway. I don't know why all chili cheese bites taste exactly the same, but I would include that on that list. Solidly average, which as far as chili cheese bites go, in my opinion, is 10 out of 10. And the fact that McDonald's sells them here, they don't sell them in the UK or really any other country I think I've been to, that is 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up. I don't have a third thumb, but I love chili cheese bites. I just don't love the price. By the way, I'm in public, by the way, again. I'll show you around at the end of this, hopefully. Next up, we've got the Fanta slush. I need to wet my beak. Is that the term? Is that applicable to this situation? But yeah, this is, I love slushes, and this is €2.39. I think it's limited time only, because it only just appeared the last time I came to Germany. My girlfriend told me about it. It's just that you have to give this a try. And yeah, I wanted to give the Fanta slush one, because I gave the Sprite Cherry, and Sprite Cherry was great. So mine seems to be melted some great amount, like, you can almost see there, like it's barely slush, but it's still delightful. I think per, like, the value per, like, 100 milliliters or something is awful. €2.39 for 300 or €3 for 400. You don't get these in big. If this was America and we had Slurpee-sized, like, liter ones of these, this would be the dream. It seems like it's way more flavorful and dense. Like, the immediate hit on the tongue is, like, extreme orange, like you've just drunk extremely concentrated juice, which I love. I love sweet. I love taking sweet to the next level, and this basically does that for me. Every mouthful is an attack on your taste buds in the best way, on the sweet part of your taste buds. And I'm a big fan of that. So you've noticed how everything so far has been in the €2 to €3 range, which is fine when you're buying 1 or 2 things, but if you want to buy a lot of things, that's no good at all. Well, let me show you the cheapest thing that we have today. So if you look on my little receipt just to prove it's there, okay, it doesn't go into focus because, you know, we're doing this in a random, it's in a mall actually, technically speaking, but it just kind of sucks in that way. But yeah, so that means I have the last thing here. It's €1. It is blueberry. I'll read it out to you, and you can just trust that I'm telling the truth. Blueberry cheesecake style is all it says. And on the thing it said Tash. No idea what that means, but let's find out. So it's just an apple pie, but blueberry cheesecake instead. I like cheesecakes. I like blueberries a little bit, actually. Not as much as like apples. But given that I tried the sweet corn one to try in, ooh, that's a weird look. Like, I can see it on the camera before I could see it here first, because this side's normal. But it looks like there is some whole berry in there. That is odd. So it's the exact same apple pie casing, you know and love. But instead of apples, it's blueberry. The cheesecake is a lie. Don't trust them. When they say cheesecake, they mean this is a blueberry pie, but like, blueberry pies aren't a thing. Blueberry cheesecake is a thing. There is no resemblance of cheese or thing. I mean, it looks like there's cheese in there, but no taste of it at least. but there's a strong blueberry flavoring. It's super... I don't know the word for it is, like tangy. What blueberry? I don't know what blueberry does to your tongue. I'm actually using these videos as a good opportunity to hopefully describe food a little bit better, but on more food reviews like this one. And I'd say overall, blueberry pie for €1, amazing value. I think that's like the equivalent of like 90 or something like that in the UK. But everything else here is about £2 or about $2.50. And for those price tags, everything here is great. Every single thing I tried. This is the best drink any McDonald's does anywhere in the world that I've found yet. These, I mean, they just exist. They could have been anything and I'd be happy with them. This burger, for a cheap burger, amazing. And Riffle Kartoffeln, they're a cute little gimmick. And so overall, McDonald's Germany gets a really high rating. However, again, I want to mention before the end here, they're the country that I have the most issues with whenever I go there. Maybe I just got unlucky, but even though I love the food here, and it's like wonderful, can recommend McDonald's food in every way. McFlurry is some of the best in the world, by the way. What I can't recommend is it seems like every store, so like, they have a very small number of stores where you can actually use the self-checkout that I used today. That's annoying, like, having to speak to a person, it's a whole process, especially in the country. Not a big fan of that. Second thing is that it just seems like the stores are less welcoming, like they're hotter, they're more uncomfortable to be in, the service takes longer, those are things I wouldn't ever figure I'd care about, but it's like noticeably different here, and maybe there are just different standards, different expectations, maybe that's a part of what being fast food is in Germany, but it feels different and weirder and I guess cheaper, but like not that I mind about cheaper, but it will feel cheaper, at least here in Frankfurt where I've done where I've accidentally been to 3 or 4 McDonald's now. So with that said, there is my review of McDonald's Germany, or McDonald's, I guess, West Germany to be very particular. I hope you all enjoyed it. Third channel, don't care. Goodbye.